Hola, hola, hola a todos. Es tu prima favorita Bobby here, and welcome to the Cousins Corner. If you're new here, if you're not new here, welcome back to the Cousins Corner. I am tu prima favorita Bobby, and I just like to talk. And today, I'm just going to be running my mouth about beauty. Beauty, health, wellness, all that. So let's get it right into it. I know we hear a lot about how beauty is currency, and I'm not here to argue that fact. As a matter of fact, I will stand on that as well. I truly believe that beauty is currency. I believe that beauty is not everything, and it's not the only thing that matters, but it does open a lot of doors for you. It gets you a special treatment. It can get you privilege in some cases. It just draws more attention to you, and that is not something that I believe is up for debate. I do believe that is true, and I do believe that you should put effort into your looks, not necessarily to be the most beautiful person in the room or the most beautiful person in the world, but you should put effort into yourself so that you feel good, so that you look good, so that when you walk into the world, there's an aura about yourself where other people feel that and they gravitate towards you. Because when you look good, when you feel good, you attract good things, because it's not only on the outside, but it's coming from the inner. But I want to take it a step deeper by going into the fact that overall wellness, health, that is true currency. When you are healthy, when your mind is healthy, when your body is healthy, you will feel better. You will feel better, you will look better. By proxy, you'll take better care of yourself because you're already taking care of yourself from the inside. So then your outside has to reflect that. And while I believe that beauty is currency and it is important to take care of your outer appearance, it's even more important to take care of your inner self, because everything comes from the inside. You can put on all the makeup that you want to put on. You can do your hair up real nice. You can do your pestañas, your uñas, your eyelashes, your nails real nice. You can put on a little lippy lip. You can put on a cute fit. But if you don't really feel that on the inside, that outside doesn't matter. You'll look pretty, but your confidence will not exude. Your true self and how you really feel about yourself is always going to lead. And so a place that you can start is with your health and your wellness. Because when you feel good, when you feel energized, when you feel ready to take on the world, when you've had a good night's rest, when you have a positive mindset, when you develop that self-worth about yourself, you'll only display that on the outside as well. And so that's going to set you up for success in the world, with people, in relationships, in opportunities, in attraction and vibration, and everything that life has to offer. Now, I want to highlight on this because I feel like there's a lot of people that harp on beauty. And like I said, I'm not going to argue. Beauty is currency and it is important, but I don't feel like there are enough people that are really talking about how health and wellness play into that, and how that overall encompasses everything, including your beauty. And so just a few things, because I don't want this to be a super long video, but I want people to really get the gist of your beauty journey, your glow up journey. All of that starts from the inside. It starts with thinking about, what am I putting into my body? What am I eating? What am I allowing myself to intake? Am I being just frivolous with alcohol? Am I being frivolous with the drogas? Am I being frivolous with junk food? Am I just putting anything into my body? What am I feeding my mind? Am I continuing to learn? Am I reading things for growth? Am I researching things for my own? Am I developing my mind? Or am I watching a bunch of trash TV, listening to a bunch of trash music, listening to a bunch of trash rhetoric, listening to a bunch of other people instead of sitting with myself? Do I meditate? Do I pray? Do I really take time to hone in, to be with myself, and to look inwardly, to really get to know myself and how I function in the world and how I desire to show up? Am I really feeding myself? So this is what I mean when I say that it takes more than just dressing up the outside. And I am gonna make another video just talking about ways that you can enhance your health and wellness to incorporate that into your overall beauty. But I wanted to make this video just to have people just stop for a moment and think about, yes, I can do all of these things to make the outside look really good. I can do all of these things to really glow up on the outside and make myself more attractive, and I can look smacks and I can do all of that. But also remember that it also takes the inside as well. It also takes you thinking about your health and your wellness. I'm not gonna make this a video about weight or losing weight or gaining weight or anything like that. I am strictly just speaking into overall being healthy, and I'm sorry if that's a trigger word or a buzzword, but it is a thing and it is currency. That is what's going to help you live long in this life. That's what's going to help you live a long time on this earth, so that all of this effort that you're putting in on the outside, you can also match that on the inside so that you can have a longer life being as beautiful and as great as you are. So I just wanted to just hop on real quick to just point out that it's not just the outside. Your glow up journey is not just about your outer beauty. It is a overall glow up of your mind, of your body, of your inside and your outside that you have to work on. You have to think about your health. You have to think about your wellness. This doesn't mean that you have to be a certain weight. This doesn't mean that you have to be a certain size, but this does mean that you have to think about the inside of you as well, because you can put lipstick on a pig. I'm not calling anybody a pig. I'm not calling anybody un cerdo or anything like that. But you can put lipstick on a pig. You can spray Febreze on smelly clothes. But they're still going to be dirty clothes. The clothes will still be dirty. The pig is still going to be a pig. So when it comes down to yourself, don't just focus on your outer beauty. Don't just focus on your outer glow up. Think about your inside too. And if you don't know where to start, leave that down in the comment and I will get that video up for you even sooner. But if you don't know where to start with your mind, because that's where it really starts. And I understand that when we start to put effort into those outside things, that can also help us transform the inside as well. When you start to dress better, when you start to put more effort into your look, for some people that works. That is the boost that they need to get them going down their path, down their journey to glowing up. And for some people, it still doesn't feel right. It still doesn't necessarily match how they feel on the inside. And so even if you're starting with that, you know, glowing up your outward beauty or your outside or your external, you still need to go inward. You need to make sure that the inside matches the outside. Because if it doesn't, sooner or later, you are going to hit a wall, or you are going to hit something that's going to show how you really feel about yourself. And if you don't first take the time to work on how you see yourself, you don't first take the time to work on your health, your wellness, who you are internally, how you feel about yourself internally, how you feel just in general, your energía. How do you wake up? Do you feel sluggish all the time? Do you feel sleepy all the time? Are you tired all the time? Are you angry all the time? Those things matter, and those things will wear on your outside no matter how much you glow up the outside. You have to also glow up the inside, and that starts with your mind and it starts with your body. So I'm not gonna make this a super long video, but if you would like a video more about glowing up in your health and wellness, I'm gonna do that anyway, because that's just how I am. But if you would like that, please let me know. Please drop a comment down below. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you have pointers, if you have things that helped you along your glow up journey, whether it was for your external or for your internal, that you want to share with everybody else. Please drop a comment, because I love to engage with y'all in the comments. Also, make sure that you make sure that you share to anybody that might need to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe to your prima favorita Bobby, and join me again next time in the Cousins Corner. I am tu prima favorita Bobby, and I just like to talk. And thank you for joining me today. I will see you next time. Bye.